Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed my new intro and new theme of this channel. Today I'll be starting a new series, where I analyze different K-pop groups. Now for starters, this series will analyze each member of whatever K-pop group I am analyzing. I will be talking about each member's strengths and weaknesses, and at the end I will analyze the groups as a whole. The factors that will be judged are idol skills such as dance and vocals. As for the group as a whole, I will analyze their compatibility and concept alongside other factors. Disclaimer: I am not qualified to give accurate judgments about each idol, but this series is based on my own opinion alongside other vocal and dance analysis that I have seen. I will leave in the description the channels I referenced when analyzing each member, but remember my own personal opinion plays a role as well. Leave in the comments other ideas I could incorporate to make this series better. So without further ado, let's begin this new series with our first group, the nation's girl group, TWICE. Choi has a variety of strengths. She has out-of-this-world visuals and has improved tremendously since her debut. Out of all the members, Choi is the most consistent in improving. Her dancing ability and vocals are average for an idol, in my opinion, but what is great is that with every comeback she seems to gain confidence and also improves in both these skills. Although Choi is always improving, I feel that she is slightly lacking for a lead dancer. She has a dancing background and is an average dancer. However, unfortunately due to her height she tends to look a bit awkward when performing. I also feel that she could improve on her facials, which would help with her stage presence. Choi's vocals are not the strongest, but I am content with where they are. I think her main points of improvement are her stage presence and facials. Overall, she still is an amazing addition to TWICE and it wouldn't be the same without her. Chaeyoung is extremely underappreciated. She is such a solid and versatile idol. Firstly, her rapping skill is so strong. Besides actually writing raps themselves, Chaeyoung has a unique voice and tone and has an amazing flow in rapping. Unfortunately, I feel that TWICE's concept prevents Chaeyoung from getting a decent amount of lines or time to show her ability. Besides rapping, she is also a solid vocalist and an average dancer as well. She is consistent on stage and rarely has bad stage presence. She is very well-rounded, which in my opinion, is her greatest strength. It's shame that she doesn't get to showcase her skills in the group that often. For weaknesses, I think Chaeyoung struggles the most in dancing. Though she is well-rounded in all aspects of being an idol, she seems to be the least confident in her dancing, which can lead to her not giving the choreography as much power as it needs. This was a problem she had during the survival show 16, as she received constant criticism from JYP saying that he feels she isn't utilizing her abilities to the extent that she could be. I also feel this way when I am watching her perform. It sometimes feels empty when I know that she has it in her to do better. But overall, this doesn't take away the fact that she is an excellent, well-rounded idol. Daeun is a lead rapper in TWICE and a great one at that. She has a unique flow and has a different style from that of a traditional idol rapper. She is also extremely flexible, making her dancing smooth and easy to watch. She also has average vocals for an idol. These three factors make Daeun a very versatile idol as well. Besides these traits, she is also very charismatic and energetic off stage and is always fun to watch on interviews and variety shows. Now for weaknesses. Similar to Chaeyoung, Daeun struggles in dancing. I feel like she underdances a lot and sometimes her moves feel empty. Besides this, Daeun has a very soft and light voice. Though this is not a weakness in any sense, it can sometimes be a disadvantage as her rap lines are too quiet and soft, which is unsuitable for certain songs. Other than this, Daeun excels in her position and has great charisma as well. Mina is an amazing idol. Firstly, her vocals are so beautiful. Most notably, her falsetto is one of the most beautiful things I have ever heard and she executes it flawlessly. Besides her beautiful vocal color, she is also an outstanding dancer. She is so graceful when she dances, and as an idol dancer, she is able to make the choreo her own style of grace and beauty. Finally, I would also like to mention that she is so brave for continuing to perform even with anxiety. Being an idol with anxiety must be extremely difficult, and I can't imagine how much courage it takes to get on stage. Even so, Mina is able to dance and sing beautifully while staying extremely stable, and it is honestly so amazing to watch. Now for disadvantages. Although Mina is an amazing dancer, her technique unfortunately does not suit Twice's choreographies that much. Mina was trained in ballet, and this disconnection between K-pop choreographies can make Mina's executions of her moves to come off as a little stiff. While dancing, Mina also doesn't have the most consistent facials. However, these features don't take away the fact that she is an amazing and consistent dancer who is able to do so while singing with stability. Where do we even begin with Jihyo? Firstly, her 10 years of training has solidified her vocal and dancing skills. Her vocal range is so wide and she is the most stable in Twice in every performance. She has a great technique and good breath control as well. While being an outstanding main vocalist, she also could easily fit the position of a main dancer. She is versatile in dancing and can dance to different styles with ease. Jihyo dances with so much power and brings life to every performance with her facials and amazing stage presence. She is the most consistent in Twice by far in every aspect and never gives a dull performance. She is also the most stable when singing, even when she is dancing like Rent is Due Tomorrow. Now for weaknesses. Although Jihyo is extremely versatile in everything she does, her dancing is a spot for some criticism. Though she is a powerful dancer, sometimes her dancing can be a little too powerful. The technical term for this would be overdancing, and Jihyo tends to do this a lot during her performances. She also messes up the choreography more often than the other members. Besides dance, another aspect is her voice. Though she has great control of it, her voice color ultimately does not fit Twice's concept. From debut to Yes or Yesera, she seemed to be using a higher voice than her normal singing voice just to fit Twice's concept. However, from Yes or Yes on, it seems she has switched to her deeper voice. Though it may not fit Twice's concept, she still is able to maintain stable and has control over her voice regardless. Next up is Sana. Sana is the most charming idol on earth. She has amazing stage presence and is extremely captivating. She is very consistent in all performances and excels in her dance facials and dancing in general. In my opinion, Sana should easily be a lead dancer in Twice, as she is a great JYP idol dancer. Alongside her dancing and stage presence, her singing voice and personality fits Twice's concept to a T. She easily is the most fitting idol to be put into a group like Twice, and she puts all her effort into every performance. Sana's main weakness, in my opinion, are her vocals. Though her voice fits Twice's concept perfectly, she doesn't have very good control of it. In live performances, it is rare that you will be able to hear her clearly, as her vocals just seem to be on the quieter or weaker side. She also has a hard time staying stable while dancing. In addition to this, Sana is very clumsy and tends to slip or mess up the choreography somehow when she is dancing. Nonetheless, she still is an amazing idol dancer and should be praised more for her stage presence. Next up is Momo. Obviously, her strengths are in dancing, and strength is an understatement. Momo is a phenomenal dancer. Not only is she able to learn choreography and execute it with near perfection, what makes her dancing so special is that she is able to morph the choreography into her style and add her own special ways of executing every detail. Momo deserves her title as the dancing machine. She is such a powerful dancer, and her fan cams are so captivating because she dances like no other member in Twice, or any K-pop idol for that matter, and is truly unique. She can also dance a variety of styles perfectly. Unfortunately, Momo is very polarizing. She has extreme talent in dancing and stage presence, but her vocals need a lot of improvement. It is unfortunate that she sings in a different voice than her pre-debut show 16. Whether or not she is forced to do this, I have no idea, but I am just going to analyze the voice that she has used since debut. Momo is very unstable when she sings live and is often off tune or very shaky. She is very nasally when singing and does not have a wide range. However, despite this, she has shown major improvements and is slowly getting better. Momo definitely has vocal potential, and I hope we can hear some strong vocals from her someday. Junghyun has more skill than I feel JYP gives her credit for. She is an amazing vocalist with such a strong and powerful voice. She has a great voice for sustaining long notes and belting, and is a great performer as well. When she is using her upper register, I feel that her voice fits Twice as well. However, as I will explain in her weaknesses, this also serves as her disadvantage. Junghyun seems to be more comfortable in singing in a lower register. Looking at 16, singing in a less high pitch is where her voice sounds the most full and clean. Unfortunately, Twice songs require a very high register, which Junghyun has the ability to do, however is less comfortable for her, and that JYP feels doesn't fit Twice as much, leading her to get less lines even though she is a great lead vocalist. Another disadvantage is her dancing. Junghyun tends to overdance a lot, but even so, she is an average dancer and is able to keep her vocals stable while dancing. Nayeon is a superb vocalist. Her voice is the most comfortable at a higher pitch, making her a perfect lead vocalist in a majority of Twice's song. She is incredibly stable during live performances and has a strong voice that you can hear. Her voice is very pleasing to listen to and is exactly what I would call a Twice voice. She has great charisma on stage and also is a great idol dancer as well. Nayeon tends to underdance a lot. I do know that she was in a car crash when she was younger, so it's hard for her to constantly keep up with powerful dances. However, she seems to put more emphasis and focus on her vocals rather than on her dancing, which is fine because she is a lead vocalist. Her idol dancing is great, but she tends to shortcut the choreography and will sometimes lack facials or stage presence when she isn't the one singing. But when she is center, she has phenomenal stage presence and always has amazing vocals. Choreography is a huge part of every K-pop group. Twice has one of the best choreographies in my opinion. Out of the big three, Twice seems to have the most complex choreos. Though they were criticized during their early stages for easy choreos, Twice has improved tremendously and their choreos have become so complex and amazing to watch. Twice has the most pleasing choreographies that practically everybody knows how to do because of how catchy they are. A 10 out of 10 for sure. From pre-debut to now, Twice has had a dramatic concept change. I feel like Ura was their closest to a girl crush concept. From there on they went straight into cute concepts. Then, around Yes or Yesura, Twice took on a more mature feel to their music, which many onces including myself thoroughly enjoy. I think Twice is doing great and I am personally happy with both their old concept and their concept now. I will say that they seem to be enjoying this mature concept a little more than their cutesy concepts. One concept I would love to see in the future is a girl crush or sexy concept. I feel like Momo and Chewie would execute this flawlessly. Finally, Twice's concept is also great as it is starting to fit everybody in the group's voice, who hadn't before, such as Junghyun and Jihyo. As a whole, Twice has amazing group compatibility. With larger groups, I find it harder to see how each member and their different personality traits work with each other. However, especially after Mina's anxiety situation, it is easy to tell how much these girls love each other. They work together to overcome any problem and have great compatibility. They pull off all their dances together flawlessly, have great synchronization, and each of their different voices sound great together in one song. Overall, Twice is full of talented girls who each have special traits that they excel at. I can't wait to hear their upcoming comeback this June. Thanks for watching my first analysis video. Leave in the comments your own opinions on this video, as well as future groups you would like me to do an in-depth analysis on. Also, if you have any other aspects to add to this analysis series, leave it in the comments as well. I'll see you guys in my next video. Like and subscribe for more.